Making it over right.
You just went under the water?
Do you promise not to pull out until time?
I just want to make talk fast as well, so you can give him a full rundown and see what he says.
Right here. What's up, Mr. Buddha?
Yo.
Yes,
what is this bullshit, Bass?
What bullshit? What happened?
Why are we getting shot at when it's completely unwarranted? Why are we always being forced in a position to fight for our lives? That way we
Okay,
can eat
so-
17,000 charges and spend years in jail.
Okay, Mr. Buddha, here's the thing, okay? I didn't open fire on you guys when you took off in the helicopter because we could pursue, all right? But it's got to the point to where, like, what do we do up in the air? Like, how do we try to end that
Motherfucker,
pursuit?
you can track the helicopter. You have 3 helicopters out. You can scramble jets.
He's on the boat.
No, we don't scramble just for a helicopter. How's that make any sense?
He's back in the water.
Okay.
So it's more logical just to blast at people posing no threat.
No, I mean, no threat. You guys robbed Bobcat security. What are you talking about? You guys went in there, shot up a bunch of guards, and blew up a building.
How are we posing a threat to you at all in that situation?
Well, you're posing a threat to everybody in the public because
how
you're
did we
just-
threaten your life at all in this situation?
Okay, all right,
All you're doing is putting us in a situation to fight back for our fucking lives.
I don't believe so. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. Okay, so start off with the Bobcat security, where high military grade weapons has been stolen, plus explosives and grenades. Okay, so we know that for a fact because we've done our due diligence on making sure that we got our police with them for it, right? So we have multiple guards that have been shot up and the place got exploded. You guys have a hostage. You escaped into a car. Then it turned into a pursuit to where you guys entered a helicopter, right? At that point, we can chase you, but we're letting you know that if you continue flying this rogue aircraft, we have to use lethal force to bring it down. And I made sure dispatch let you guys know that, hey, listen, okay?
Nobody was told that. You just started blasting, sir.
That's not. I literally told dispatch. Use
See, this is what
ATC,
happens when he's trying to
tell them
stop
to
you.
land or they're getting
Start
shot.
running around like knuckleheads.
Nobody communicated anything, sir.
Okay, well, you know what? If that did not happen, that's that's definitely my apology. I apologize on behalf of the PD.
It's just crazy escalation. We're not trying to pick a fight with the cops.
Yeah, we have multiple of the show.
Mr. Buddha, I totally get where you're coming from. I'm explaining to you kind of my
Yeah,
perspective on the whole
but
thing.
you're saying that, but the response doesn't change, and then you wonder why these crazy
response
ass
has
criminals go
changed.
out here, start fucking going with this cringe ass Hell Week shit, start blasting cops for no reason.
Okay,
Because you put them in a position where they feel like they can't do anything else.
okay, let me ask you, what was your plan in the helicopter?
Get away. Try to get away.
Okay, how do you get away with the helicopter?
We fly, we land, we run.
Okay, all right. So you use the helicopter as a means to basically travel through the air to land somewhere else, right?
Correct.
And that's why you were not shot right away, because we chased after you in hopes that you use that
I
aircraft.
was shot the minute I sat in a helicopter, sir, at the airport.
Okay, that's different. You know why? Because when we have a means of transportation or we have means of catching up with the helicopter, we don't shoot it. But if you have a helicopter that is rogue and it was sticking out from LSA and it's taking off, then absolutely we can shoot it down.
You still have means. You have 3 helicopters.
No,
out,
we did
and you
not
can
actually.
We can literally track where the helicopter's
So
going.
when you had a helicopter out, there was another helicopter being chased.
Yes, and I'm going to assume the other helicopters that found us would literally in 5 seconds were tracking it through ATC, Bass.
No, we had eyes on the ground, and that's how we kept up. We had one of the helicopters peel back and keep eyes on you guys.
That's fine. That's good work on your part. But at the end of the day, you literally have a tool, a very strong tool to literally track movement in the air.
You're talking about ATC, right?
Correct, sir.
Right, but ATC updates only after a certain amount of intervals, right? So it's like more. Think of it as like a boosting
Yeah, but you're
call.
still tracking it.
Right, but it doesn't always update though right away. So let's say
Okay, but why does that matter?
because that gives you enough time to get away. What do you mean? So ATC.
Then the natural response is kill everybody.
No, the range response. If we can chase it, we chase it. If not, then we shoot it.
You were literally chasing it though with 3 helicopters. This is what I'm trying to explain here.
No, I'm trying to explain. At one point, there was 2 helicopters involved. You came in as the second helicopter at LSIA. That's when the officers saw you and couldn't chase after you. So they use their weapons to try to disable your helicopter to make it
Okay,
land.
right? Okay, that's a fair point, right? But you literally just told me that you were able to track the helicopter on ground to find us. So why not go down that route, which clearly was effective, right?
Because it depending on the helicopter. If you all you have to do is fly high enough to where the ground units can't see you, right? Luckily for us, the person who was flying the helicopter kept it low to where the ground units were able to kind of keep up with it.
Yeah, because we got absolutely blasted.
Yeah, because we couldn't take off. You guys just started spraying at us.
Right, because like I said,
like here's the thing. You know, we've shot cops here and there, but we don't like making that a normal response.
No, and I totally get that. I
if we're
don't
just
want
to be forced to fight for our lives.
I don't want that
we're
to
just gonna
happen every
start
single
coming up
time.
with plans that are a straight out ambush if we can.
Mr. Budum, I'm the kind of person that I know that
much
trying
money
to
you have on
escalate because I can doesn't mean I should, and it does not promote
when
a
you
healthy
search-
environment for the both of us. Because at the end of the day, I don't want every single call or robbery to into a shootout and ambush. I don't want that. Okay,
Exactly.
that's not fun for you.
I don't
It's
want
not
that
fun for
either,
me,
sir.
right? So I see your frustration, and
again?
like I said, we can try to work on
just
it.
trying to figure
When it comes
this
to
out, so-
ATC,
How much
it only
money you
updates every 5 minutes, right? So
Yeah, but it's still a powerful tool. Like, I don't know why you're like downplaying the power of ATC.
I'm not downplaying its ability to do so, and like I said, I've used it many times to track down rogue aircraft and make contact with them to make them land.
Even
Right?
when you get the interval, right, and it pings the location where the helicopter may have landed, the amount of units you have to patrol the entire area is
Come over here.
absolutely insane.
What's your coffin? What's
You
your
can have a cop on every corner in an insane radius where you will catch us trying to escape.
There you go.
Check his radio channel as well.
And it's happened multiple times before.
And like I said, I totally get that. But I'm telling you,
We'll
kind
be-
of the
we'll be
options
back,
we
Mr.
had
Bob, okay?
available to us, and
Yeah,
our-
but you put us in a position to have to shoot out cops, and now we got to pay the price for that when that was never our intention.
The one that you guys shot on that Brian I think shot on
Right.
the shore, I did not see.
I mean, I don't want to
him, but
escalate.
the
No,
other
that's it's
one
never my like mindset
that
going
dropped
into
into
a
the water,
robbery or
Like
any.
we landed in Mount Chiliad to try and get bikes to get out of there, and we just started getting blasted at.
We got shot when we took out a helicopter.
I have a question. I have a question,
Hey,
Mr.
Mr.
Baz.
K, I'll call you back, okay?
When you say take out,
Yeah, you better.
what do you mean?
I'm your colleague.
Who?
Sorry, what's up?
Right, were
Why
you
is
being
Speedy still
shot
cuffed?
at?
Can you get Speedy out cuffs, please?
Alright, so were you being shot at before you landed, or was it as soon as you landed you started getting
We
shot?
got blasted. We flew. We tried to get to Chiliad so we can grab some bikes for safety. We land. Jaeger starts getting fucking blasted. I try to move the helicopter. Speedy jumps out. Like it's like a firefight that we're not trying to
I'm gonna
have. It's
speak
being
with
put
the
on us,
officers
but we
involved
pay bigger
directly.
repercussions for it. It's
But Mr.
absolutely ridiculous.
Mr. Buddha, if what you're saying is true, they shouldn't have shot you when you left the helicopter. The helicopter was then disabled. As soon as you exit the helicopter, it should have been a regular pursuit afterwards.
I mean, you guys like even have like EMPs and shit. You know what I mean? Like you have like all
Yeah.
these tools to avoid this, and I feel like this is what we jump to.
well,
every
I mean,
time.
like I said, I mean, I can adopt the EMP policy to the helicopter. It's just
we had a
I gotta make sure that I'm not overbearing or it's not, too much at times. That's all it is.
Mr. Baz.
I'm gonna tell you right now, being shot at is always going to be overbearing than anything else because we can't take you guys out. Nor do we. First of all, we don't want to be taking out cops left and right over everything. Second of all, you guys are a fucking army. You do understand that, right? Do you not see what the fuck was on top of that hill when you guys blasted that helicopter that came flying by? It was literally fireworks.
Okay,
And
and
how would we ever want to go against that?
Mr. Buddha, I'm gonna take your feedback into consideration and try and adopt trying a new policy for their helicopters instead of maybe shooting down. We can adopt EMP as a way to disable them. That way, it does not result in escalation. And EMP
Yeah, I'm
is
just
not
saying,
equals a
like,
bullet.
listen, I'm just saying, I feel like you guys keep getting all these tools and the bigger budget and upgrades, and it kind of screams, hey, this is to help us avoid escalation, but we ignore all of that and just escalate anyways.
No.
It's how I feel about this situation.
And I don't want it to escalate every single time because I don't want every single fucking helicopter chase to be a shootout.
Like, I will be reporting this to the IA.
Well, I mean, you can report it to IA. It's fine, Mr. Buddha. Like I said, I'm gonna speak to the officer involved, and like I said, the order I was given is to disable the helicopter, to not shoot down the suspect.
Okay, but like, let's stop acting like children here, who think 1 + 1 = 6 because somebody said it. If you are shooting a helicopter in the air, you are trying to kill whoever is inside. There's no disabling. We are crashing into the ground, blowing the fuck up, and dying. Okay, so let's just cut that excuse out because that is like the most illogical thing I've ever. We're just trying to shoot the helicopter to disable it out of the sky. That's not what we're trying to do.
I'll say one thing from my perspective here. Problem when it comes to helicopter chases, Bass, we're treating them as if it is a normal vehicle check. We are not understanding that if we shoot a helicopter out to disable it, there is a good chance
We know that. That's why I make sure that we don't shoot helicopters or popular areas because if it crash and burns, somebody dies, we're responsible for that shit, right? So.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I can give you the credit that you're trying to disable the helicopter, right? Let's say I give you that. We landed the helicopter, abandoned it at Chiliad, and got absolutely blasted.
So that's the point.
We even left the helicopter that still had 2 helicopters in the area that had eyes. It still got absolutely obliterated.
So at that point,
From Air 1, I saw he had a
we
big
like
gun on his
officers
back, and
should
then
have
he went
stopped shooting.
underwater, and then when he
It
came
should
back
have been
up,
called
he was
over the
gone.
radio. Helicopter is out. Stop
Easy.
shooting.
Like I said,
don't-
Mr. Buddha,
Exactly.
I'm gonna talk to the officer involved and figure out what the
I
fuck
didn't get a
happened because I
picture
don't
of
want
it,
that
though,
happening again. I'm
unfortunately.
sorry you have to go
Yeah.
through that.
I didn't have
You don't gotta
Um,
apologize. You just gotta understand. Like,
I mean,
listen,
I
I get it.
think,
You guys are cops.
given
I don't give
that
a
you
fuck about
saw
the
it,
aggression. I
given
don't give a
that
fuck about
it
you guys
opened
going
fire
crazy.
and
But
the
when I feel like I'm
suspect
putting in a
was
spot where I have to
I
shoot
agree with Cross. Hit him with
Yeah.
the
for
tampering,
unwarranted
hit him with
reasons,
the class two, in
that's when
fact,
I kind
and
of
the
lose my
attempted
shit a little.
murder of,
If I was
Leo
being
Chang.
aggressive, we're
How
trying
many
to
were
shoot
in
you
there?
guys, we're
Crap.
trying to fucking see 4 of you guys, we blast the helicopter, whatever, sure. But literally, we did not fire until the absolute last moment where we felt like we had no other option.
Okay. And like I said, I'm gonna talk to the officers, figure it out. So this is not an issue going forward because I don't want this to happen again, right? If anything, they should
And I
just.
understand it's Bobcat, and I understand like
how Tony was
what
let
is
go,
in
to be
there,
honest.
but at the end of the day,
Who's the one with the other 95?
I don't think
Bass ordered me to let him go. Since
doing
there's a lot of
everything
things
you
going on.
can to kill the guys
Who
is
was
going
the,
to
who
be
is the
healthy.
one with the
And I
95
think
Brian and I shot down?
that already speaks for itself with what you guys have to deal with this hell week cringe bullshit you guys are already dealing with.
Right. And like I said, I'm not trying to
That
make
shit
it more
is only
people
going
on
to
top.
instigate that to happen a lot more. I mean, you're lucky it's me and my boys, so I'm being honest. I'm not trying to sound like an asshole.
We got 295s right now.
But we're never going to respond like that.
We got
But
295s.
other
standing
people
shores right
will
now.
respond like that.
Where's the 95 from this situation though? We only have one
Yeah,
out of
that,
two.
that is actually true, man. Let's be real here. You know, we could spice
I'll
things up too. We
Make
could
that
kill cops
3. You
every
have
5 minutes,
3
you know?
from the Mount Chiliad, and you should at least 2 in that island in total.
Obviously, what
know, but
happened
we're
happened.
missing one,
You
so
know,
I'm trying to find out who has
it,
them.
it was a shootout. It is what it is. I
Unsure.
am happy to knock time off.
I would ask on 3-1 when they're
substantially
bison
on the
because
basis
people are
that
probably like,
I
getting yelled at and,
personally
like, all
don't
kinds
think
of stuff.
things were done
Yes, and I
properly.
see 2 of them
Um,
down.
Wait, Speed, let me check your
You know,
box.
By the
I'm only a
lighthouse.
deputy.
I got nothing on
Yes,
me.
there's 2 down suspects by the lighthouse.
2 down by the lighthouse, yes.
Guys, wait for me real quick.
Yeah,
can you-
I have
Wanna switch
Mr.
your pockets?
Corleone in custody
Okay, you're good to
here.
go.
Okay, can you tell whatever other officers are there to get on channel, whatever channel we're on, channel 1?
Alright, let me get this
Yeah,
stuff off
we're
you.
here.
I appreciate that, sir. Listen, like I get you guys doing your job at the end of the day, but sometimes I just feel like I got to speak on matters that really rub me the wrong way.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Buddha,
Trust me, I normally never do that.
Mr.
Okay,
Buddha,
can
you
you
can
tell me
always
who-
talk
what
to us
officer
about
has the other
issues you
95?
have at the end there, right?
Five
You
eighty
two,
has-
Speedy, and
Okay,
yeah,
that
yeah.
nerd right
I've
there
been
to the
asking
corner.
for a
What's his
while,
name
you need
again?
to listen to
God,
the radio, okay?
Sorry,
You
I
need
was
to start
talking
positive.
about.
fuck, I forgot his name.
It's good. I just need to
Oh,
know if you start positive.
Jaeger, that's your name. I
yes.
forgot. Jesus, it's been a long time. I'm
What
just
are you so
fucking with
fucking
you.
mad about?
Who's this HVT?
So,
Fine.
yeah,
I'm not mad about anything. I'm
See
never
the
mad. I
veins
never get mad.
pulsating from your fucking head.
I got fucking
oh,
ice
maybe
in my
you're trying
veins.
to have
Oh,
more
okay.
than one fucking thought, and it's trying to
You see
work
this?
your fucking
Oh,
brain
yeah.
into
You see this
overload.
right here?
Wait the fuck
That's
out
fucking
there.
ice in my veins right
Very
there.
good.
I appreciate that, sir.
Oh
That's probably
my
a medical
God.
emergency.
You're good, you're good.
Yeah.
How do you feel
Damn
about
it.
me knocking substantial time off?
Yeah, you can give him 20% off. They've been here for a little bit. Speed, who's your original officer?
Okay, so
I don't know, man. He fucking left.
He's got
Are we clear to roll out the 13 alphas now
What am I
then?
looking at, sir?
Not the 13 alphas, sorry, the 95s.
McKinsey, you're processing
Alright,
Speedy.
if you guys have the 95s, you guys are clear
I'm
to go to
processing
Sandy
Devin,
Shores and
so
process
Okay.
the
handling
medical
that right
and
now.
stuff.
Who's processing Speedy? Who's processing Speedy?
Ah, it's crazy, man.
I was shut down.
No, you're good,
You
you're
have
good.
Rich Patel Santana,
We're
right?
Sir,
all in
sir.
the briefing room,
sorry, I was
Chief.
having a discussion.
Okay,
We're all in
alright.
the briefing room, Chief.
Okay, perfect. So, Esperance, what happened on top of Mount Chiliad? You guys were shooting the helicopter, and then what happened afterwards?
his guns, both of his guns.
They landed. I mean, they landed and started open firing on me. And so,
Wait, so they started shooting
Yeah,
you,
the
you guys
penalty's
as
here
soon as they
already.
got out of the helicopter?
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Okay, something here. Thank you.
so I landed her one, and then I shot back down to one.
Yeah.
I think one got yeeted, and the other one was shot me down. But I got a couple.
I think we need to try maybe using EMP instead of shooting that down the helicopter.
It doesn't do anything on the helicopter. We
You
tried
sure?
it. Yeah, disables.
Alright,
Not even
632
disable. It
is, 76 to
turns the engine off for like 3 seconds. And R1 obviously hovers like a helicopter, so it doesn't really do anything for one. For a vehicle, it's different, but for a Helis, it doesn't do much.
I'm just trying to find a way to where we can try to fucking stop these helicopter pursuits from taking on for too long, right? Because
Oh, yeah,
I don't
so
want them to
what
turn
I-
to shootouts every single time, right? So
I mean, like we stopped the what's it called? We can always one of the things that I would suggest is that if the shoot is for too long and they swap to a second helicopter or whatever, it's been warned multiple times through ATC that that they should land or they will be shot.
So you're saying the first helicopter chase, we just chase after them, and if they try to swap another helicopter or keep going, then that's we get really aggressive with them?
I mean, yeah, we can daisy chain them, but like that's the second helicopter that went, so like we can.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
can,
at what point do we say enough is enough for the helicopter pursuits, right?
I mean, they literally rented a helicopter in front of a PD, right? So
That's
like,
what I told Mr. Buddha. That was the second helicopter was involved. It's like how many times have you chase after, right? Because like, what, you're gonna just pull another helicopter? It's gonna go from like 1, 2, because they used one to skip on top of Mount Chiliad. Then they went to LSA and pull out another one.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you can always like shoot until the helicopter is smoking.
Well, the problem is if you start shooting them, once they get out, they're gonna think you're gonna shoot them back, so they're gonna shoot you, right? So the second you shoot them, it's a shootout. And I don't want that to happen, but I don't know what's the alternative here.
Yeah, I mean they're planning on. I mean, landing on Chile is like classic. We're gonna get out and shoot. Spot, so. That's why I told Cooper to like start gaining altitude. But then I was just catching up. They started opening fire on me, and then did an emergency landing, and then I started opening fire on them.
Oh, Shelby. Oh, no, it was Shelby.
Yeah, if I had been 1 second early, you would have still been up.
It's alright.
Damn, that's Tony.
Did you?
I'm just trying to think,
analyze
chat.
The blood?
No, I haven't been to a lab.
All right, yeah. For your investigation part, let's make sure we get that report sorted.
Yeah.
And
All right, I'm gonna go.
I added the Bobcat photos already to.
What's processing Speedy?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. To the incident.
Who
of
started
me.
speeding?
People that were processing were in the briefing room. I don't know. I ended up late.
Gather evidence on Burn Island. See if any casings may match his gun.
I don't even know where they shot from.
Right beside the helicopter they landed in the middle of Burn Island.
Yeah, we can try, but we kind of have no boat right now.
Chat, did I just say? Did I tell dispatch to tell ATC to warn the pilots? Oh yeah, give me one second. Sorry.
Oh, the flag of China.
Using the wave to our advantage. We're gonna be in minutes.
How is this drama? I don't understand how this is drama. I told ATC, tell them to land the helicopter. They're getting shot. So how did that not go through? I'm not sure. People are saying we have jets. We don't fly jets for helicopters. We had 2 choppers chase.
He's processing Speedy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Give him 20% time off though. All right.
20% time off.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he's got another warrant as well, so like 20%
Total.
Be, like,
yeah, in total.
Okay, that's gonna be a lot of months. So. I think he's facing like 200 something months. But yeah, I'll make sure the officer knows that.
All right. Sounds good. Thank
not
you.
like 20-30 months so.
All right. Perfect. I told the cops should not continue to shoot, so I'm not sure how this. I don't know how this helicopter. I don't know why there's even, you know, people upset about this whole thing. I'm trying to like explain it the best way possible.
My car's up at the White House.
Okay. Actually, whose motorcycles are these?
Sorry. One from the Adeline Devanari or whatever, and the other one from Jack.
Alright, well, I'm gonna steal one. Confiscate it. Oh my god, there's a tree.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot me. Hands up. Fucking crash.
Hands up, man. Hands up. Come on.
Yo, what's up, boys?
The thing is, like, people are saying, like, people are like,
be careful if there's not a third person hiding
people,
in, like, the house.
people are saying though, you know, once you pull that trigger, it's over. It's gonna turn into a shootout, right? Unless they understand that we're not trying to shoot them, we're trying to shoot the helicopter down. I don't know. I guess that's the best way to explain it.
Alright,